Hey guys, it's BaayTa. I'm reviewing for you an application that's kind of a follow-on to the One Power Guard that I reviewed on XDA not that long ago. It's called OneQuick. It's developed by the same developer. Let's check it out. The app was originally featured on the XDA portal by Samantha. It's referencing XDA senior member Wang Shuang. Hopefully I'm not butchering the name again. The application itself is a sidebar launching application. It has some inspiration from Sidebar, the app that we've reviewed before, and inspiration from an application called One Power Guard that was developed by the same developer a while back, and it provides the inspiration for the one-button quick access. The developer provides us a little bit of an explanation where his inspirations came from. One Power Guard and Sidebar. It's currently in version 1.2, available on the Google Play Store. As far as the version of the application itself, version 1.3 is coming out soon. It supports phones as well as tablets. You're also able to download the application straight from the XDA thread, but if you choose to go to the Google Play Store, just look for OneQuick, one word, by Wang Shuang app. And you can see here, and this is definitely a great application. It gives us a little bit of screenshots, same walkthrough that we've seen in the thread. A lot of people saying great things about it. Let's check it out on the phone. Go ahead and open up the application on the Google Play Store on your phone. Look for OneQuick by Wang Shuang app, and go ahead and open it up. This is the list of the quick settings. You have the ability of going straight through all of the settings that you want to show and the order that you have them in, and you can sort that by just clicking that little tab up there, and you can turn them on and turn them off. You can go back in here. To go into settings, you click the little plus sign. It gives you settings, list view. This is just, again, what we had before. And then it gives you a little bit to share it, information, and then refreshing. We'll go into the settings. Gives us the ability to turn on set on boot, which is what by default you want to do that. List mode. Vibrate, as far as the ability to vibrate if you have make a selection, ringtone, make an audible notification, and then the notification tab, if you click that, it will add a notification display saying that this application is running. If you have the sidebar and the floating app running at the same time, you'll end up having two of them. So I personally just disable it because I know it's running. I don't need to show it. There's two different windows that the application will run. The sidebar, which is the side window, and then the floating window. You're able to turn on one or both. I turned both of them on for the sake of this review. The floating window setting, again, it gives you where you want it. I'd like it to be just on my desktop. I don't want it to be showing everywhere else. The sidebar setting gives us the ability to set the transparency, the color, and the position of the sidebar itself. It's positioned on the right side, so it works very nicely. We'll go back into settings. And it gives us a link to his official website, the Google Play download link, as well as the XDA form. Let's go ahead and check out the app on the desktop. So I can just swipe from the right side, and I have a list of some of the applications I've already listed here. You have the ability of course, of using the recently launched applications, and you have the ability of launching the quick settings tab using this shortcut. I've tried different versions of this, and at some point it comes up, which is sometimes non-responsive. Or sometimes it just takes longer to come up. I'll give it a few seconds. Yeah, so it does show up after some time. I'm sure it's just basically the initial release, or the second version of the release actually, of the application, and it will get better as time goes on. I've used this feature on the One Power Guard, and it works flawlessly, so I know it's just a matter of some updates. And again, it gives us a list of the quick settings that we would like, and then to dismiss them, we just click X. Overall, very nice design, non-intrusive. Again, the sidebar is definitely a very nice implementation, very, very, very reminiscent of Sidebar. Again, actually Sidebar provided some of the inspiration for this application, and then One Power Guard provided us the inspiration for the quick setting. So, hope you guys like this. I like the interface of the application. I see that basically Sidebar was a great influence on the sidebar functionality of the application, as well as the OneQuick, or the quick setting tab, is influenced by One Power Guard. So it's definitely a great culmination of the two. If you don't want to use the One Power Guard and you like the settings, this is something very nice. You're able to turn on either the sidebar or the floating menu at the same time. So you don't actually have to use both at the same time. You're able to set it, customize it. It works very nicely. As you noticed in the review, there's a little bit of a hiccup in the launching of the quick settings tab. I don't experience that when I'm using it on One Power Guard, but then again, that just could be because the application is still in version 1.2. Actually, the ability to customize the sidebar was just added in the version 1.2. Version 1.1 didn't have that option. Version 1.3 is on the way, as the developer mentions on this thread, so definitely it's being supported. I am a great fan of the developer's work, especially with OnePowerGuard. Still use the application ever since I reviewed it. Overall, great app all around it. Please check it out. Let me know what you guys think. As usual, like and subscribe and share. And I will see you guys next week, where I'm going to do a hardware review for an extended battery for the Galaxy Note 2. See you next week.